guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Today I'm going to be doing a Dermstore haul. If you aren't familiar with Dermstore.com, they are an online beauty retailer essentially. They have all different kinds of brands, high-end luxury brands, brands that are difficult to find in store, at least where I live in Austin. I live in a pretty big city, but a lot of the brands that I chose from their website are not easily available if I were to go into Nordstrom's or Sephora or Ulta or anything like that. So that's kind of cool. I'll be honest, I wasn't too familiar with Dermstore until recently. They did reach out to me a few weeks ago and asked to see if I was interested in selecting some products from their website, trying them out, and sharing with you guys my opinions. I know recently I talked in a video about how I felt about like receiving products from companies, and I will say I was really, I don't know if impressed is the right word, but I was really, I felt really good about working with them because they really didn't ask or give me any direction. They just said, go on our site, pick out any products that you want, a few products that you want, and just, you know, share them your honest opinion in any type of video that you want, which I really respected a lot because a lot of times when I'm reached out to from brands, they have the specific like direction they want me to go, and I haven't even tried the product yet. So with them, there was none of that. They were like, we just want to send you product and share what you like about it, or just share your honest opinion. And so I have had these products for maybe about 2 weeks now, maybe a little less than 2 weeks. So I'm gonna say that honestly, I haven't, I've tried most of them. There is one that I haven't tried. Yeah, just one that I haven't tried yet. And the ones that I have tried, again, I've only been using them for 2 weeks. So I'm going to share my opinions with you for, you know, how I like these products within the short amount of time that I've been using them. But Dermstore seems like an awesome site. Check it out. They have a lot of really great gifts for Christmas. I think that Christmas or this time of the year is really great for the beauty community because we have access to a lot of like value sets and gift sets that we don't typically have throughout the year. And Dermstore is no different. They have a lot of really great value sets that are some that are exclusive to Dermstore, some that are harder to find. So check them out when you are doing or gifting your holiday gifts. If you're like me, then sometimes you buy gifts for yourself. So check them out too if you're not familiar with them. When I told my friend Kate, who runs Kate Loves Makeup, her blog, I've talked about her before, but I'll link it down below. She's a really awesome beauty blog, you guys. Really awesome beauty blog. But when I told her that about them, she's like, oh my God, I love Dermstore. I shop there all the time. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you guys what I selected. Okay, so I selected 5 items, and I'm actually only going to talk about 4 of them here because the other item is a very large Harry Josh set. It's like a blow dryer, a curling iron, a flat iron, and all these brushes. And there's so many pieces to it that I feel like that kind of needs its own video. So I'm going to do a video on that, probably following this one. It'll probably be the next video that I do. But I have been using that, and I was so excited to get that because I will be honest, I was in the market for a Dyson hair dryer. You know, those recently came out, and I've actually heard a lot of mixed reviews about them. I've heard a lot of great things on like YouTube, but then when I ask hairstylists that I know or people that I know that aren't on YouTube or that aren't, you know, that aren't in this YouTube or in the beauty community, they have a different opinion of it. So even though I was curious to try it, I couldn't see myself spending $400 on a hair dryer that had such mixed reviews. But Harry, I keep calling it Harry and Josh. It's not Harry and Josh, it's Harry Josh. They are, from what I've done my research, they're a really great brand. They have a lot of recognition in the beauty community. And so I went with that set, and I've been using it for about 2 weeks, and I really, really love it. I actually styled my hair today. I blow dried it out. I kind of ran a flat iron barely through it, but really most of what you're seeing is just the use of the blow dryer and one of the round brushes that they have. So I'm going to do a separate video on that because it'll take a while to kind of go through all those products. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the products that I have right in front of me. So the first one, I'm actually excited about all of these. So I can't say that this is the most exciting one that but this is actually the only makeup product out of the bunch that I have. It's the Kevyn Aucoin The Art of Makeup palette. I am kind of shocked to say that I haven't really used a lot of Kevyn Aucoin products, which is crazy to me because Kevyn Aucoin is like the first celebrity makeup artist, famous makeup artist that I ever really learned about when I was working back at MAC like a decade ago. I have all of his books. looks. So I'm a fan of Kevyn Aucoin, but I haven't really tried his product because it's not really that available. They don't sell it in store at the Sephora that I go to. I don't even think it's in store at the Nordstrom. It's online, but I'm kind of the person that likes to try makeup before I buy it. So I hadn't had the opportunity to try his products. So when they told me I could select some products, this was definitely one that I wanted to try. But this is the palette. It's called the Art of Makeup. And it's a face palette, so it comes with shadows, bronzer, blush, contour, and then a highlighter. And then it comes with 3 brushes. These brushes have sponge tip applicators. This one does have a little bit of like a brush hair, and then this little brush here, which I actually did use this tonight to contour. It's actually a pretty decent contour brush. But I have to say, I was blown away by the quality of this palette. I actually texted Kate like the second I tried it, and I'm like, oh my God, this brand is amazing. How have I not been using this before? This retails for $99, so definitely on the higher end. I like the color selection, even though there's not a whole lot of shadows. Everything I'm wearing on my eyes right now is this palette. The only shadow that I had to find from another palette is a brow highlight. There's not really a great brow highlight in this palette. This one is too pinky, and this is a little bit too malty in my opinion, and this is pretty gold. So unless you're darker skin tone than me, you probably are gonna need to grab like a highlight brow shade from another palette. But other than that, this palette is everything. When you first glance at this, you don't really see a transition shade here, but I've been using the contour shade for my transition shade in my eyes, and it's perfect. This is actually a really great contour shade. And I don't know, I know that his line has the sculpting powder. So I believe this is, I think one of the big YouTubers that I follow loves his sculpting powder, and so I believe that this is the same one. It's just in the palette form. But this is a really great palette. The quality on this is definitely impressive, like no doubt about it. Like the first time I worked with it, I was like instantly in love. I mean, it's a really great. There's not a lot of fallout, really high pigment, really soft shadows. They're just beautiful. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about them. But today I have on, I have the blush, I have the contour, I have on these 3 shades here. So I have this in my crease, I have this in my inner corner, this on my eyelid, this underneath my eye, and then I have my liner as the black. And this black is really great for liner because it doesn't have any fallout. Like I used a flat definer brush and I just went over a liquid liner just to smoke it out, and I didn't make a mess underneath. It was really great and easy to work with. I really highly recommend and enjoy this palette a lot. And I like the packaging. It's very sleek. It's sturdy. It's kind of like, I don't know if this is, I guess it's cardboard, but it has like this embossed reptile, sorry, you can probably hear my kids, reptile print on the front of it, and it has Kevyn Aucoin in the center. Just a really nice high quality palette. Okay, the next product that I received that I haven't tried yet is the Caviar Moisture Duo. This is a shampoo and conditioner set. So this was sent to me as a recommendation from their PR person to use with the Harry Josh set. I had just purchased a conditioner and shampoo from my salon, so I was kind of wanting to go through that. But I do need to give this a try. Actually, I'm going to give this a try soon just to give you my opinion of it. But you know, hair is interesting. I feel like it's hard to find a great hair product for, everyone's hair is so different. And I feel like my hair is the most challenging because it's thick and it's color treated. And in my opinion, it's coarse and dry. It's just harder to work with. So I'll be interested to try this and give you my thoughts on it. I feel like people have recommended hair products to me before that love them, and then I try them and it doesn't work for my hair. I feel like it's just such a customized personal product that there's not like one product that just like is amazing and works for all hair types. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's kind of like skincare is what I feel like. I feel like skincare is so personalized that you can have a product that you love and works for your skin, and then your best friend could try it and hate it, you know? So anyway, I don't know where I'm going with that, but I'm interested in trying this. This one, I do have keratin treated hair, so I actually need to get another treatment very soon because it's been about 6 or 8 weeks since I had my last one. So I have to be careful with what products I use on that. And this one, I checked and it is safe for me to use on keratin treated hair. So once I'll actually use this before I do my video on the Harry Josh set, so that when I do that video, I can talk more about how I feel and what I think about this, okay? That's what I'll do. Okay, so the next product is a pretty exciting one. I had heard a lot about this product, but I hadn't I wasn't in the market for it just because it's kind of expensive, but she actually recommended it because it's top seller on their site, and I'm always down for a skincare device that's like claims to tighten and tone and lift and anti-aging. Like if it's something that does that, like I'm all for it. So it's the NuFace Trinity device. So I've been using it for I've been using it for about 4 nights now. So it comes with a little charger like this, and then this is the actual device. Basically what this does, I'm gonna read you what it does because I don't have a hard time explaining it. I can tell you how you use it, but it's basically supposed to like tighten and tone, and it's kind of supposed to be like a facelift. You know, I know that sounds extreme, but it's supposed to like give you the benefits of that over time, right? So let me read you a little bit more about this product. So what is the NuFace primer? Okay, we don't know what it is. What type of results will I see and how quickly will I see them? So in clinical tests, users experienced improved contour, skin tone, and wrinkle reduction. Optimal results are achieved with regular use, of course. Anytime a device like this claims to do all of that, like you guys have to understand, like it really takes continuous use. You can't just use it once and it works like miracles. You really have to commit to using it as it's directed over a period of time and then continue to use it to maintain that. So just know that. So if you're not someone that you think can like do that, commit to spending that time every night, it's usually just a few minutes, you know, usually no more than 5 minutes. You have to do that to get the results. So I'm just gonna give that disclaimer. So anyway, the way that it works, this came with the primer gel, which you basically put on the area of the face that you're going to treat first, and then you turn it on, and then you can adjust the levels here up and down. But basically what you do is, should beep in a second, but you put the primer gel on, and then you have like 3 sections of your face. So you go this way, and this way, and it beeps. It gives you 5 seconds between beeps, and you basically just press it against the skin and lift it up, and then it beeps, and then you move like slightly up. You do the same there, it beeps, and then you go to the next area. And then you repeat that 3 times over each area, and then you do it up on your forehead, and you start at your brow and you pull up. So basically after you do that every night for, I think it's like when you first get it, you're supposed to use it every night for a period of time. And then after that, you can maintain your results like doing it 2 or 3 times a night. It takes about 5 minutes, the whole process at night. So you do have to set aside some time. It doesn't hurt, or it's not painful. The first time I didn't feel anything. And then the second time I did it, I turned it all the way up. And there were certain parts where I did feel something, but it's very, it's one of those things where you're like, what is this doing? You know, but this has gotten a lot of great reviews. So I'm really excited to continue to use this and share with you results over a period of time. Like I have to give myself time with this. Like I'm going to check in with you guys in like 6 weeks or 8 weeks to really tell you kind of my thoughts on it, because right now it's way too prematurely to do that. But then it also comes with a stem cell serum. So I put this on right after. You can use whatever skincare that you want with this. So if you have a skincare product that you love and a system that you love, you can use that in conjunction with this. You just want to use this on clean skin, and you want to make sure that you're not using an oil-based face wash or makeup remover before using this, because the oil does something where it's not able to kind of do what it's supposed to do. So yes, so let's move on to the last product that I received from them that was pretty exciting for me. So I chose this little mini oil set by Eminence. Eminence is a skincare line, and I was introduced to it several years ago when I had a facial. It was probably 5, 6, 7 years ago maybe I had a facial, and the facialist used Eminence, and I was like, my skin, I mean, it was like really noticeable, and I loved the way the products felt and smelled, and they were organic, and I really loved it. But it's hard to find. Like they sold at the salon that I got the facial at, but I don't have really time to drive across town to one salon to get a certain product. And then I just kind of forgot about it. And then I found Rodan & Fields, and I fell in love with that. And so I just hadn't used it in years. But I saw that Dermstore sells Eminence and carries this. And so I asked her to send me this. And I have been loving this. So it comes with 5 little mini oils. I'm all about facial oils lately. I think that they just feel so great. I love to use them at night. I don't really use them in the morning before makeup, even though you can. I use these all at night pretty much. Or sometimes I'll mix them with a CC cream or a foundation if I want to kind of sheer it out. But mostly these are kind of like my nighttime treatments. I'll put this on, and then I'll put like my Rodan & Fields moisturizer on top of that. But I love putting an oil all over my face at night. So it comes with 5. It comes with a firm, hydrate, and soften, which I really like. It has a Prevent and Correct, which I also like. I've used the Repair and Restore. The Brighten and Hydrate I just used today, and it's not as thick and oily as these others, which I really like. So it's not, this one's probably not my favorite, the Brighten and Hydrate. And then it has a Replenish and Smooth that smells so good, and I love this one too. So I think that once I've used this set, I will be probably looking at purchasing the Repair and Restore, and the Firm, Hydrate, and Soften, and maybe even the Prevent and Correct. But this is a really, really great little set here if you're looking for a gift. I think this retails for like $59 or somewhere between $59 and $79. I know that's a big gap, but or maybe it was $89. I don't remember, but I know it was under $100. And it's just a really nice, I think it makes a nice gift because it comes in this really beautiful gold kind of foiled box. And then it even has like a little kind of sleeve that goes over it. All of these products come in really great packaging, so I think that they do make really great gifts if you're looking for your beauty loving friends or family for gifts. Definitely check them out. I'm gonna leave a link down below that you guys can shop their sets on. What else? I was on their site before I started filming this, and I noticed there was like a little pop-up that said they're having a Black Friday sale and you can sign up and get 20% off your entire order. So definitely check that out. I'm not affiliated with that link at all. I don't get compensated or paid. I wasn't paid to do this video at all. The only thing I received was these products. So I just want you guys to know that. Next, be looking out for my Harry Josh video review. I will talk more about that set. I was just so excited to get that. It was like Christmas Day. So yeah, I'm excited to share that with you because I don't really talk a lot about hair on my channel. I have a lot of questions about it. But I don't really talk a lot about it because honestly I don't consider myself a hair care expert. I really don't. I've always struggled with styling my hair because it's so thick. But I'm excited to talk about the set because I have been enjoying using it and I feel like it does make my styling a little bit easier. So anyway, that's going to be saved for the next video. I think that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.